Well, as soon as I go live, of course, as soon as I go live, I have to cough. So excuse. Oh, I have a mute button. I forget I have the mute button. I'm going to push the mute button. Okay, hopefully you didn't hear me. It's just inevitable. As soon as I push the live button, I have to cough. Well, I want to greet. Hello, Adam. Happy New Year. Hello, Catherine. This is day 2. Day 2. I have my cup of decaf coffee. And I just got back from a wonderful swim with my son, Mario. Couldn't talk Selena into going. But I'm not going to give up. Well, she works out so much with her coaching of her cheer students. So I'll give her a break on that. But Mario and I had a wonderful day 2 of our 2020 vision, right? That's our goal. This is our goal here to 2020. This was January 2nd, or today's January 2nd, right? So this was yesterday, but we're having 20 minutes a day of drawing at least. And then today we did 40 minutes of swimming. So I did check on that. The whole point is having our dream quest for the year. And the key to our success, giving ourselves grace if we miss a day, just write it off and get back on the next day. Miss a week, get back on the next Monday. Look at, you see stress? It's on the bus. That's supposed to say stress. You know what? I'm going to fix that because I posted this on Instagram, and you can't read my writing. For being an artist, my writing, it was not very clear. I was like, beep, beep, stress is on the bus. Say bye-bye to stress. So 2020, let's get going. This is the book. This is the book right now that is on Amazon. It's featured on the top 10 top 10. It's okay. I'm excited, so I'm going to learn how to speak clearly and enunciate for you fine creatives out there. Amazon created a video called the top 10 books on drawing, and my book is in the top 10. I want you to watch it to tell me what number it's at. Did anybody see the video? Watch the number. I'll take out the suspense. It's not number 1, which they're all great books. I mean, to be in the top 10, I am honored to be in with with that group. It's amazing. That's an incredible. I have 8 of the 10. I have. So I recommend each of those 10 since you guys are passionate about drawing. So watch that. I'm going to read some of these. Hello, Jake, Doug, how are you? And Diane, it's number 2. Diane, you watched the video. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. We're number 2. We're number 2. Is that funny? You're supposed to say we're number 1, but we're number 2. We're number 2 out of all the drawing books Amazon sells. They created that, and we're number 2. So it's pretty exciting. Get yourself a copy of this. All right. So now what we're doing this month is we're focusing on the 3rd book in the sister trilogy. You can draw in 30 days. Then I did. You can draw in 30 minutes. This is about the basic fundamentals. This is about basic shapes, drawing from shapes from what you see. And then the book I'm working on right now, which we're talking about, is You Can Draw in 30 Seconds. Now, I'm going to change the cover. I want to change the cover to be more in line with the sisters. I started with this cover, and it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna follow that pattern a little bit better. But You Can Draw in 30 seconds, all right? Now, we're just weeks away, maybe a month away from getting this in the publishing world. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to do a little feature on lesson number 2. There's this, the You Can Draw in 30 Seconds, the book. It has 30 lessons. It's going to be, it's like this. It's going to be a big, it's actually going to be 8.5 by 11. It'll be a little bit bigger than this one. All right. So lesson 1 was the ball. Lesson 2 is a box, right? So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of this lesson. Look at my sketches, I guess. Here, we'll look at my sketches. This is how my books start here. I always, a lot of people work on the computer. I do work on a computer eventually, but I start with a scribble sketch. So this is the scribble sketch of it. we're starting with just a simple box. You guys know how to do that. This is really to show you that you can draw in 30 seconds. You can't finish a detailed, complete drawing, of course, but you can draw a box in 30 seconds. You can draw a ball in 30 seconds. You can draw a cylinder in 30 seconds. You can draw a flag in 30 seconds. And from those, then we go into what I do is I teach you the steps, and then I deconstruct it. I give you the deconstruction. I explain the science behind what I'm doing here. There's a lot of thinking behind the dots and positioning and the foreshortening and squishing it, the distortion and the shadow. And then we have a timed exercise that we take the box and we stack the boxes at a certain time. There's 99 levels, and this is all based on the karate levels, the merit level of the different colors from white to yellow to red to brown to blue to black belt. And we go through our levels, colored levels, and I match that. I got inspired for these different success levels, colored levels, really directly from my kids in karate many years ago, and it's really wonderful. So we go through different levels, and you know how the karate belts have, like if you're in you're a blue belt or a yellow belt, there's stripes on the belt that you get different levels within the level. You get different achievement footholds, right? The same thing here. The yellow level, the pencil level, has many levels inside of it. So we can do that. And we've done that before. So a lot of you have been waiting for this. The whole 30-second book, it explains this entire pencil level, success level theory. It's really cool, and it's a wonderful way to encourage to practice, okay? So what we're going to do right here today is we're going to go to the embellishment page. Let me go to the embellishments. Where's my, oh, I didn't pull it out here. Here it is. So we're going to go, this is a box embellished. So there's different things you can do with the box. You can pop it open. You can make thousands of things with the box. So what we're going to do is, thinking we've done this before, and we've done the alignment of the boxes before. I want to do the treasure box. And here's one of the more fancy embellishments. We started with the box, right? Then I put windows. And this was with a Turbo Tuesday in October I did this. And from the box, we expanded up using alignment, using our drawing compass. And I added the steps, this is one of the levels of drawing right here. And I added the embellish, the extra ideas. I've added the Unibears drinking some milk, just a cute little extras. So all of this from beginning with a simple box, to something like this, to drawing, robots or people. From a box, you can draw people. From a box, you can draw a giraffe, a gorilla. You can draw anything from this shape. And a tree, this is a perfect building block to draw a tree. What do you say? Well, it's coming up. Stay with me for this 2020 challenge. Okay, every night we'll be exploring how to take these fundamental, very basic shapes and expanding. So tonight, let's draw that fancy schmancy embellished box. Okay, so let's go in here, and let's go ahead and start with 2 dots. This is day 2 of our box here. Day 2. Put your finger in the middle. This is going to help. 2 dots. This will help us squish that box to create a foreshortened square. Foreshortening is one of those 12 Renaissance. I call them the Renaissance words because they've been around since the Italian and the French Renaissances 500 years ago. It squishes. It's distorting. It's really a way to define, to explain 2-point perspective, because these lines would eventually and I don't get into this in this early lesson, but eventually these lines would go off to a vanishing point. See, they would go off, way off there. They're going to connect out here. And these boxes eventually will go off to a vanishing point. I'll show you. Here, let's just see. Here, I'll show you how far off we'd have to go. I'm going to use some extra paper just to give you an example of how big this would be. And I'll zoom out the camera, and I'll keep this all lined up just for a second here. You know what I'll do is I'll tape the paper together. This is why I have the tape. This is see, I got my white tape here. So I'll do this. This will be a nice thing for you guys to see. I just stretched my paper out. All right, so eventually these lines that we just drew are going to go off to a vanishing point. And that means that they're eventually going to come together way out here, about right there. Does that make sense? See, look at that. Eventually, they're going to go and they're going to come together. All right, so that means that there's going to be a horizon line along here. That's going to be our horizon line. See, there's our vanishing point. And look at how far out this goes. Just doing it with freehand. You can use rulers. Little sloppy bits, all right? The point is to show you, eventually they'll all go off to a vanishing point. And the bottoms of the box, look at this. See this? So the bottom of the box, my vanishing point got all messed up. But you'll see what I'm talking about? You see, so there's a reason why I draw with that foreshortened square. It's just a simple way without having to use rulers and get vanishing points. I just always start with those dots. It's just a simple way to get a quick result of the foreshortened square. Does that make sense to you guys? It really is 2-point perspective. It's just a very simple way to do it. All right, now, so we have our box. Now, what I want to do, and I don't explain that in the 30-second book. That's much more advanced. Well, I'll do that I do in the 30-second book, but I do it in like lesson 28 when we get into 2-point perspective, and then we draw the whole big city and everything. It's going to be an awesome book. And yes, by the way, you can pre-order it. It's probably 2 months from being shipped. Maybe longer, maybe shorter. I'm working diligently. But if you want to pre-order it, go on right now on my website, okay? It's right here. I'm so excited. I believe it's going to be my best book yet. All right. I haven't been so excited about a book since this one. I wrote this one. This must be 10 years ago. And I've wrote many books since then. I've written a total of over 20 books. But this was one of my favorites of all time. I love it. And it's doing great. It's a bestseller. But I have to tell you that my You Can Draw in 30-second book, this thing is, the more I work on it, the more I'm enjoying it. And I am just geeked. I am geeked excited about how much I'm able to pack into it. I got so many fun stories about, I've been doing this. I've been educating and teaching, drawing and illustrating and writing books for over 40 years now. And at my age, I look back and I have so many fun tales, fun adventures to share with you. And so I'm trying to incorporate a story into every one of my lessons in this book. A neat story to bring it to bring into the real world, to bring the science, to bring the skill, to bring the creativity, and to bring the real world application to you. And that's done through storytelling. And I think you'll enjoy it. I think you will. I tell stories about how I taught the #1 bull rider in the world, a world champion, how to draw an airplane. I tell stories about how I taught Miley Cyrus how to draw. I tell stories about meeting wonderful fans of the show, the Star Trek crew, and just all kinds of fun stories. So look forward to that in the book. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw these vertical lines, and then I'm going to use this vanishing point way back here. Just follow this line. Just follow the lines you've already drawn. See what we're doing? We're gonna draw. See this? It's a tough one because people want to make it go too high. Keep it lying flat. Keep it distorted. All right. Pretty good. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment if you love it. I'm looking at we have lots of cool visitors. Hello, guys. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Jim. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Tammy, Christopher, Joanne. And I'm going to sneeze again. I should have muted, but I don't have time because I want to draw. All right, so we're going to draw this thickness on this treasure box. We're going to draw this band, this metal band. And I'm going to tuck it under here. And I'm going to draw this metal band on top. It's going to be a really cool treasure chest. Now, right about here, I'm gonna draw the lock. I'm gonna have this lock that's gonna be holding the treasure box. See, I'm using the alignment here, and then I'll go ahead and clean this up a bit because I want to draw like the lock, and then I'm going to draw this kind of another holding lock up on top. It's going to be kind of interesting to get it all in there. Kind of doodle in some detail. And then I'm going to put some kind of a key lock, right? And then maybe it comes out, kind of a funky little keyhole. And I'll put some thickness here. And then we'll darken in that keyhole. So only one specific key will work. And then shade it. And let's clean up the bottom. I love adding little extras, little details, put little bolts here, little rivets. See, we'll take a simple box, use that corner, darken in, detail it, refine it, and put a little shadow along the metal band. Isn't this fun? We took a simple lesson and we started adding lots of extra ideas. Lots of extra ideas. Now, oh, look, I get all quiet because I start wanting to get more details here. I'm going to put a couple rivets here, a couple rivets here. And then I want to clean this up. And see, I erased it, but I can still draw. I can still get those, see the lines in order to draw the lines that I missed there. There you go. See, I learned that from Rod Thornton. He would do huge drawings and erase all of it, then go back in and use the lines he drew as reference and then finish it up. It was just amazing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll shade the side away. I'm going to have my light coming from the top right, and I'll leave the metal band lighter for now. I know it's, the proper scientific exact would be to shade that, right, for physics, but I'm going to leave it just shiny because I think it looks cool. It's your drawing. You can change the law of physics in your drawing. Why not? Speaking of the law of physics, have any of you seen the series on Netflix? Hey, Brian, how are you? Hey, Dave. Have any of you seen the series on Netflix, Lost in Space? Oh, my OMG. Oh, my gosh. It is. My friend Jonathan Hayward always says that we're living in the golden age of television. With the television, the writing is just so superb in all of these series that they're producing. And I tell you, I cannot believe that I missed that. I'm binging, of course. It's incredible. I love science fiction, and I love the family story, and I love how they overcome all these obstacles. And oh my goodness, they think of some incredible challenges and scary robots and monsters, and oh, it's so awesome. Oh, it's so awesome. That's what I was thinking about for 40 minutes while I was swimming in the YMCA, the wonderful pool. Oh, I had so much fun. I just love it. So I was day 2 success, you guys. Day 2. Anybody else? Anybody else on day 2 of 2020? 20 minutes of drawing, 20 minutes of physical activity, something that energizes you and gives you some joy and some energy. And the 20% grace. Okay, 20% grace for the year. You miss a day, don't throw it all away. Don't dump the whole project. Just give yourself grace and chuckle it off. Remember, it's fun. Remember, here, let's go back to our page here. 2020, it's supposed to be fun, motivating, inspiring. This is what I keep reminding myself. I'm supposed to be inspired, and then I'm supposed to be motivated to draw with you guys. And thank you. You guys are a big part of it. Really, you keep me excited about wanting to do this project. Remember last year? Last year, we did 199 days. 199. So, Doug, thank you. Day 2. And Chris, I'm stuck in the on mono on Disney. Oh, I know. Yeah, totally. I got the Disney. I did Disney Plus. I wasn't really, it wasn't top on my list to get right away. I love all the films, of course I do. There are a lot of them animated, but the what is the name of that guy? The oh my goodness, the Christopher. What is the name of the Disney that series, the Star Wars series? Type in the name of it because I love it. I wait every Friday now, and it was who it was Ryan. It was Ryan Shaw. He's going to be a guest coming up next week. He's just a wonderful artist. He's been a guest here many, many times. And he and his wife, Maddie, watch it on Disney. What is it? And I highly recommend it. I love it. Sorry, now it's spelled. That's all right, but it's the mono something. I guess I used my phone. Someone use their phone and type up the name, would you? Day 2 of 2020. Kristen, I'm so glad you're with us. 2020. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see here. I was gonna wonder if I want to go crazy and draw the 2020 in like a funky little 2020. There we go. Oops, look at that. I went off the camera here. All right, guys. You can make this like a poofy cloud. I'll finish this up and we'll put that on Instagram. I want you guys to finish the detail 2020. Remember, stress is on the bus. That's our key, is grace, giving us some personal grace. Bye-bye, stress. Beep, beep. No stress. Just have fun on our challenge. Well, there you go. All right, guys. There's your way to keep in touch with me. Mark@markkistler.com is my email. There's my website. Follow me on Instagram. Watch my YouTube. And please do purchase. You can draw in 30 days on Amazon. You can draw in 30 minutes on Amazon. And on my website is you can draw in 30 seconds. Now, if you're waiting, we're ordering it a Monday. We should have them next week to ship. The 199 Days of Drawing. This one is going to be a good book. So this will be my, I don't know, 25th book. Actually, I'll get a good count. It's probably not that many. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Let's see if someone was able to write. There it is, The Mandalorian. Oh, my goodness. That's a great show. I love it. All right. Well, thanks for drawing with me. Thank you for supporting my nonprofit Imagination Initiative with your purchase of my books. If you want to get the draw3d.com for your family, it's 500 lessons of commercial-free drawing lessons starring me, of course, Mr. Mark, the clay character there. Here's your 50% off code, Kistler50, okay? All right. Thanks, guys. You're awesome. You're amazing. I'll see you tomorrow after I do my 20 minutes minimum of activity. I love you. There's Janet. Hello, Janet in California. Happy New Year. Tomorrow we're on to day 3. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Sharpen your pencil, grab some paper, get ready, it's almost time. Mark will show you how to get on the paper what's in your mind. A rocket ship, a pair of shoes, a shooting star, and some cash.